What's going on, everybody? This is the True Kings Podcast. I'm your boy, Styles, and this week I am, in fact, joined by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Oh, follow. How y'all doing today, yo? God bless you.
I know it's been a little bit since we did this, but hey, we gonna get back to it, y'all. Don't worry, little says. And today we talking about the friend zone and what that actually means. Because a lot of people seem to just think, oh, you're in the friend zone. We're friends. That's what people think it is. But what people don't understand, and as my brother has so conveniently pointed out many times, just because you're in the friend zone doesn't mean that there won't be an opportunity for you to crawl yourself out of the friend zone. So, brother, I'm gonna let you take the first step on this one.
Oh, well, brother, I'm gonna just put it like this. Long story short, ain't no sugarcoating it. The friend zone is pretty much an area for, on the female side of things, where they put guys that they're not interested in. There's no sugarcoating it. That's just the God honest truth because you got friend zone dealing with people who they don't see themselves being sexually active with or being with. They may not find them attractive or whatever. And that's as simple as I'm gonna put it, basically. And guys will be in that shit for years. Some will be in there for months, whatever, shit like that. And to be real with you, if you are in that situation now and you listening to me, get the fuck out of that situation because they're just using you for emotional support. Just think of it like this. You're a fucking juice bottle, you're a fucking Capri Sun, and they're squeezing your ass every time. You on the phone with them 3, 4 hours. They talking to you about bullshit. A guy they dealing with that you already know ain't no good for them, and they just fucking squeezing you day after day until you fucking flat as can be. And that's not fair to you. Obviously, there's too many girls out there. Secondly, and thirdly, you got to respect yourself enough to say "fuck you, bitch." I don't know if I'm able to say that. So just in case, F you, trick. That's just what I'm gonna put out there, brother.
I'll take it a step further. It's not just emotional support that they're looking for. It's the boyfriend experience because society has deemed it necessary that a guy pays for the date, a guy pays for whatever it is that you're doing that day. And personally, I don't see any benefit to having female friends unless I have access to them because then what's the point if we're going out and hanging out and stuff and I'm paying for dinner, I'm taking you to steak and lobster, I'm paying for the movie or whatever, and then afterwards we just take you back to your place, hey, all right, have a good day. Like, what's the point? Because I could go do that with a girl that's gonna let me smash afterward.
So you make a good point by that, and I agree with you for the most part. But I will make it an exception. And this girl, you know who you are because we've been friends for, I want to say, about 12 years now. You can have a female friend. You can have maybe a couple. I have one and only one. And this is just a rare scenario. But she literally is truly my friend. We will talk to each other about stuff. We'll give each other advice. She'll give me insights on how these females' minds work. You know what I mean? But back to what Lucas was saying, it can only work, and this is why I say this is a rare occasion. It can only work if you can benefit each other. Most females, you're not benefiting shit off of. We just trying to get a nut. That's just the God on the street.
Yep.
But in that case, we actually, me and that female, benefit from each other. She will ask me certain shit that niggas might try to do, access certain shit that girls might try to do, pull, whatever. So that's like a yin and yang thing right there. We go hand in hand with that. But that's a very rare occasion. That's not normal.
Yeah, I
So I'm
mean,
gonna leave that at that.
when I say you can't have female friends unless you have access to them, I don't mean that like with my fiance, we were friends for a long time before we even started like getting for real serious. But there
Yeah.
was always that thought in the back of our mind because at one point we knew like eventually we might, you know, do this, we might hook up, or at some point in the past those thoughts and feelings came across. But you know, we can look past that for the sake of the right now. But it's just my personal feeling that having female friends doesn't serve you any purpose because what are we gonna talk about and what are we gonna go do? Like if I go hang out with the boys, we can go shoot pool, drink beer, play video games, uh, go do some physical activities. But I'm not gonna go do all that with a girl.
And on a side note, I'm gonna shout out one of my boys. Y'all can check him out on the gram or whatever. Rapid Red 650, aka we call him Josh. But he's got a model where he'll kick it with a bitch maybe one or two times. And if he ain't smashing or cracking, she out the window. And that's what a lot of you guys need to kind of be thinking about doing because when you just spending time with a chick like that over and over with emotional support and stuff, you're just being used. That's just the best way to put it.
Yeah.
You're benefiting her, but you're not getting any benefits from her at all. So you're just really honestly wasting your time.
I'm
And
gonna
that's
put
not fair to you.
I'm gonna put it like this. There's this analogy that I heard um, from I don't remember where I heard it from, but it made me live my life how I live it. Like you just shouted out, brother Harris. Say say I'm giving a girl $20, um, and we just friends, you know, but we not doing anything. We not you know intimately connected. We just friends, as you
Yeah.
would put it. I'm giving her $20, and then she goes and talks to three, four, five, six other guys. Now she's got $120, and it's just from her not having to do anything. But if I'm the exception and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm only gonna give you five. Now she's just like, oh, what's wrong with him? Like he's not as gullible. I can't manipulate him as I could with other guys. It's that.
Hey guys, I'm a nip this shit in the bud and add to this shit. Basically, what Lucas is saying, basically, it's the same shit. Just because he's using money as an analogy, time is the same way, except for time is worse because you can't get it back.
Oh,
So just because he's using money as an example, I want you guys to realize that time is the exact same fucking way because she's wasting your time. That's time you could be using to go make money or do something actually productive to elevate your life, not hers.
right.
So don't forget that.
I'm gonna take it a step further and not use money. I heard this from a pastor. I can't remember his name, but I remember the video like I watched it yesterday.
Okay, brother, close the door.
It is not brother close the nose. Uh, he was like, you know, God has a purpose for you. You start out with 100% energy, which is gonna get you where you need to be. However, and I can't say I'm not guilty of this, but however, if you, as a guy or a girl, but more so guys, if you go and start hooking up with people, say you hook up with 60 people in your life, you leave people, you leave your impression in those people, and you know, sex is a spiritual thing. So now, part of your spirit is in that person. If you give 10% to
All right,
each
brother.
person
Hey,
you
hey,
hook
yo, yo,
up,
yo, yo. Hey, brother. Hey, tone it down on that part. We'll say that for another day. You about to preach.
hey
Say
man,
that because say that for another day because that's a whole other subject right there.
yeah,
I'm
we could
actually
do a video on all that.
so let's go ahead and actually end this one.
All right, well, uh, this has been episode whatever number we're on. I don't remember. You guys will figure it out in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just put some comments in the YouTube video. Press the like button. reach out to any of us on Facebook, Instagram. We'll post those in the description too. And have a good day.